Hi everyone, First 1.5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here on your Wednesday morning. It is 8:10 a.m., almost 8:11. A lot going on here over the next couple of days. We have a big heat up that's on the way, and we also are dealing with some areas of patchy fog this morning. We have a first warn that is in place. I have it in place until about 10 o'clock this morning. However, we have seen kind of great improvements in the fog across the area. So I think overall, if we continue to see that, it will be lifted before 10 a.m. So keep that in mind, but some patchy dense fog is still going to be possible across the area. Right now, it's mainly in portions of St. Joe. Visibility down to about 0.3 of a mile. There is some areas of patchy regular fog out there. Many areas are between about 7 and 4 miles of visibility. That's how we're tracking the fog. But the most dense, kind of patchy dense fog that we've seen so far as of 8 o'clock this morning, that is in the northwest towards St. Joseph and Atchison. So if you are heading up north that way, make sure that you are aware that there is patchy dense fog up there, and you're likely going to run into that on the I-29 corridor. So just keep that in mind. Something to be mindful of. Temperature-wise, we're sitting in the lower 70s right now. 72 degrees, calm winds, mostly sunny skies. We will generally see those temperatures be on the rise here. We'll be 80 by 11, 82 at noon, 83 by 1. We will make it up into the mid-80s today. 85 will be our high temperature. Some of us do hit 90 degrees, more likely down to our southern areas like Ottawa, Butler, a little bit cooler in our north, the mid-80s, around 85 in Bethany and Chillicothe. So most of us still at or slightly below our normal for this time of year. Feels like conditions will cause it to be a little bit closer into the upper 80s, though, here in the metro. So keep that in mind. We do have a small chance for an isolated rain shower this afternoon. I think most of us are going to remain dry. If it does occur, we're going to see it be quick moving, just a quick passing shower. Here's a look at that. It's from 12 to 7 this afternoon. It could start to build into the area and then quickly fizzle out by 7 o'clock. So just know there is the chance that there is some sprinkles, light rain showers around for the heart of the afternoon and into the early evening hours. So that's the basis of today. There's that first warn this morning that we're likely going to see fog lift out here shortly. I think overall, kind of on the longer end of keeping that first warn, we will see it lift by 10 at the latest by 10 o'clock. So that's what we're expecting for today. Now, what happens as we go into the rest of this week? Well, we've got 3 more first warns on the board. We will see, starting today, a wide look at the United States of America. Here we are. Today's August 13th. It is Wednesday. And today, off in the desert southwest out towards California as well, a heat dome starts to form. That is going to make its way over here over the next couple of days, and it's going to be over us by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So while we have been seasonally mild the last couple of days, summer is, of course, not over yet. It's only mid-August. So the heat dome builds over our area. It is going to make us hot. It is going to make us humid, and we're not expecting really any rain here. We're not expecting any rain, there we go, here over the next couple of days, other than this afternoon's small chance. So that's okay because we have seen so much rain here over the last several weeks. We don't desperately need the rain, and it comes back later on in that 7-day forecast. So how hot, how humid is it going to be? Well, for Friday, I'm looping it into the weekend. 92 as our high temperature, which, we usually make it into the 90s. It's the humidity that's going to kind of take it over that hump. We're looking at 103 degrees for feels like conditions. Saturday looks to be the hottest at 93 degrees, and then feels like conditions of 105. We get to Sunday, 92 as a high, feeling like 102 degrees with the first warn. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no hazardous heat and humidity are going to be there. Make sure you're staying safe in the heat, staying hydrated, listening to your body, all the things that we tell you to do when it gets hot and it gets humid. Overall, expect Friday, Saturday, Sunday to at least bring feels like conditions of 100 to 105 degrees possible. Here's a look at current temperatures across the area. We're mainly in the 60s and 70s, 67 in Kansas City, it's 70 in Butler, so we're not feeling that way. It's more of a quiet day today after that fog gets cleared out of the area, and then there is that small chance for some rain. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast. It's pretty quiet when we think about 7-day forecasts, but keep in mind the heat and humidity come back Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will be dry, starting tomorrow to Saturday. Small chance for rain returns on Sunday. We will start to get a stalled boundary hanging out somewhere in our area. We will be able to fine tune that location here over the next couple of days, but that stall boundary is going to bring a few small chances for some rain at this point. 30% chance on Monday and on Tuesday. With that stall boundary, temperatures remain pretty stagnant in that upper 80, lower 90 degree range, which is just around our normal or slightly above. So the summer sizzle is coming back for this weekend. Mainly dry conditions. We will be humid. So really today, tomorrow, because tomorrow I think generally we're going to be feeling like the mid 90s at least. So keep that in mind. Today is kind of the nicest day, despite that small rain chance in that 7-day forecast that we see here. So that's the latest updates I've got for you this morning. Not a whole lot going on weather-wise other than that fog this morning, so be mindful on the roadways and then that hazardous heat as we go in towards the weekend. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates throughout the day today. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday.